Oh, boom. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, folks. Hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. Back actually live, ready to go with the fantastic dino action. I'm drinking some tea instead right now. Caffeine free. Couldn't really find a caffeine tea. Would have been nice, but this is just some fruity, citrusy blend. Fun to drink. Gets my hydration up and going, but I have had some caffeine. And I had a little bit of a nap, slept in because I prepared the episodes and got a little bit more sleep than I usually do. But I'm always feeling good, getting to play dinos, chatting with you guys right now, later on. Tonight's list is fairly classic, I would say. Somewhat basic. The best part, I think, newest edition, one of the free packs that I got from Dominaria United, I opened it. My first copy of Karplusan Forest. Yeah, hopefully. Eventually, I will finish this playset. I could easily, at the moment, I have enough wild cards and certainly enough gold at 83,000 so far. Man, it's going to be pretty sweet seeing me crack 100,000. Wow. It's tempting by the day. My goodness. But as I said, Anger of the Gods, we got that fantastic sweeper. It's just really been feeling like the thing. Again, pairing Anger of the Gods with, Topiary Stomper naturally survives it. Of course, if I have to remove Huntmaster or Huntmaster and Marauding, I may do so. But when bringing in Anger of the Gods, as I usually do, I take out Otepec Huntmaster there. That's pretty lovely stuff. It dies to Marauding already, and just having Anger of the Gods potentially killing Huntmaster also, not so great. Usually makes me shed some tears. Shed a lot of tears, really. Pretty interactive list tonight, I would say. Starting out with the fantastically versatile Primal Might. You don't need a target to pump something up. If they're open or if they only have one creature, I mean, it's lovely stuff. Take that thing out, swing in. Don't have to worry about whoever's blocking, whatever. You still get all that damage. Double value from this thing. And shifting plus Ripjaw starting off tonight. I just felt like adding that in, especially with Primal Might. The potential of fighting, making Ripjaw big, but drawing a card and kind of replacing Primal Might. Very lovely stuff indeed. Regisaur, as always, 4 Carnage Tyrant. I still am liking the 4 Carnage, maybe 3 Carnage, but it's just so beautiful. If you can land this guy and then slap Primal Might on it, you don't have to worry about the opponent responding and then removing the creature because there's hexproof there. Something like Shifting or Ripjaw, whatever it is, maybe it's a big Marauding Raptor, potentially. That tends to happen. Especially if they've used Thoughtseize, they know Primal Might is going to potentially be coming down. They could be saving maybe just the counter spell for Primal Might, but they could also be saving that removal for whatever creature I pump up and try to take out one of their creatures. Mana base, that's quite a bit different. We're sitting at 20, technically 22 lands with Shatterskull Smashing here. Again, lots of fantastic ramp. I'm trying out tonight without Thunderherd Migration, although I do agree it's fantastic pairing Thunderherd Migration, 1 in a green, search for a basic land, nice stable ramp that way, but getting closer to those 7 lands for Topiary Stomper is always a very, very good thing. Man, that is just so lovely. Everything's looking good. Yeah, I was just checking if the music wasn't playing up at the top there, but we're in business. Man, this is good. I've been loving this list. Anything like this, but Primal Might. I think I'm going to use it quite a bit this coming week. And I do have Thursday and Friday off. Thursday is actually my birthday. Or Thursday? Tuesday? Yeah, Thursday's my birthday. I might do a super long birthday stream. I don't know. Potentially I could take my birthday off, but that's not what I want to do because I want to be doing this This would be a nice birthday present, even though I do it basically every day. I love it that much. Thrashing Brontodon, continuing with the sideboard there. Lots of pesky artifacts and enchantments to remove. Leyline Binding, the new hot stuff in Yorion, or 4-color, 5-color domain. Ugh. It's nice having this thing, especially because Commune with Dinosaurs, if we really need that artifact enchantment removal, it could dig for the Thrashing Brontodon. And worst case, it's a 3-4 body. Lovely, lovely. Reckless Rage, instant speed interaction. Now, previously I was using 2 Reckless Rage and 2 Bouncers Beatdown to deal with black permanents, but I feel like just sticking with the 4 Reckless Rage, especially if there's a deck that isn't a whole lot of black or any black. Reckless Rage having all 4 super duper cheap removal, not potentially having to pay 3 for removing something that isn't black colored. And then Blast Zone, kind of testing things out. If there is some list where Huntmaster is going to die quite easily, or if I'm taking it out just because, maybe bringing in Anger of the Gods, bringing in Blast Zone as well. There's still some ramp potential. In a way, a little similar to Huntmaster. Of course, cost reduction is better than pretty much all lands. But Blast Zone, yeah, I like it. The Mono Blue Spirits or Mono Blue Tempo list, whatever you want to call it, this really does seem to be the ticket. Taking out things that have a mana value of 1, or sometimes 2, but there's a lot of nasty things with a mana value of 1, and this thing, not being able to counter it, really respond to it. Technically, you could counter its activated ability, but that almost will never be in a list. Other than that, I say we jump right into things. Dreamy Dinos. Dreaming of dinos. Dreaming of winning. Dreaming of destroying our opponents. Hopefully it's not too much Rakdos stuff, whatever. Yes. No, I was planning to start at 9:30. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but my daughter did have a nap about 4:30, 5:30. My time, a very late nap, and slept for, I think, a little bit over an hour. So that usually means takes quite a bit of time to get her settled, get her to sleep. I do read her books and stories. She loves that stuff, being 2.5 right now. But when she has a late nap, it takes a bit. I'm doing good, Misty. Hopefully you're doing good. Always try to start about 9:30. If she didn't have a nap at all, she would have passed right out. I definitely would have started right on time, or maybe slightly after. Oh, it's important. It's important. Absolutely. Children, the best thing. Nothing compares to it. I think I could work with that, although there's no 2 sources of green. I think it's going to be a little bit too risky. Oh, that's much better. Definitely. I'm liking the looks of that. Gonna probably have to send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom. Karplusan, good stuff. Oh, even better. And it's nice seeing Lair of the Hydra, the only copy I have in the list. Does the trick. Looking like something control related. Luckily, we didn't see that turn 1 Thoughtseize. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, not enough. But with Lost Caverns of Ixalan, Misty, in about a year, a little over a year's time, I think we're going to probably have a good dino deck. We may not quite get enough dinos just because it is one set, and they have to do a bunch of stuff for pirates and vampires and merfolk. A lot of tribes they will be giving love to, so hard to say. Definitely with Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan, 2 sets, they could really give us tons of fantastic dino action. Maybe we just get the job done here. I could see a sweeper coming up. Something nasty, but they're tapped out. Might as well do as much damage as possible. continue to take some pings, unfortunately. But take out Narset. It's going to be very good. Take her down to 1, just so they can't dig for something else. Something else nasty. Hopefully we get enough dinos with Lost Caverns of Ixalan, but as long as we get a nice Dino Lord cheap, maybe costing 4 or 5, and ooh, well, that's pretty good. Dimir Control. It's looking like black and blue. Luckily it didn't make us black and blue and shed some tears, but we may be shedding tears when they go Thoughtseize coming up. I expect that to happen. Could probably cut Primal Might, I would think. 30, I don't mind it. If something's too expensive, don't buy it. But just the fact that they're reprinting these fantastic cards, potentially opening up these fantastic cards, I think it's pretty cool. Not everything has to be for everyone, and they're not tournament legal. If they were tournament legal, of course, that'd be a whole nother issue. But I don't mind it. Buy the products you want to buy. If there's some products you don't want to buy, I don't think it should be a bother to anybody. I'm not going to get upset on something I wouldn't be buying anyways. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah. Might as well have lots of options for people. Disgraceful. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It definitely didn't cost them that much to print. That's the thing. They are certainly price gouging. I think everyone can guarantee it didn't cost them even a tenth of what they're charging. Probably peanuts. Hopefully there's no go. So we don't have a counter spell, it seems. Yeah, something like that. It would be nice if we knew the exact numbers. Maybe that would make people more mad. Oh, absolutely. If they're not tournament legal, that is a good point. I honestly haven't thought about them too much. I was just thinking it's pretty cool they reprinted things, just because I never would be buying a product like that. There's none of those cards that I'd ever be looking to buy. But no, that is, yeah, that does make sense. Also, I'm not a person who really gets worked up in general. I'm very mellow, even if things are not good in general from other people. I can definitely agree with it, but yeah, I just don't get worked up. Not that I don't care about these awful decisions that are made. Annoyed, yes, absolutely. Should be $1,000 for just the Power 9, something like that, maybe, you know. You get a set, one copy each of the Power 9 for $1,000 and their proxies. Maybe, you know, something like that. Taking out Topiary though. I don't like that guy. Hopefully they don't have a sweeper. Pretty much crossing my fingers. Nuts. It does feel good taking out Topiary. I figured they would have a sweeper, and they'd only be at 8, unfortunately. Rather take out Topiary and then leave them at 8 and still not be left with anything. But at least they haven't done a whole lot. I'll see if this Ripjaw, the second one, can draw out a counter spell or something. I'd rather them use it on the Ripjaw than Regisaur, of course. That's alright. That is quite alright. Hopefully no Wandering Emperor. Urtai. Ooh. Oh, that's okay. You know, we're drawing a card. Hopefully it's pretty good and impactful. Hopefully they don't have anything to deal with Marauding, because next turn might be very nice. Very nice indeed. I bet Marauding is going to die, unfortunately. $50. Ooh. That does seem pretty good. Ooh, nuts. Do they have something for Regisaur? I think that might be. That is unfortunate. Not even 20 grand of... Wow, it should be a lot cheaper than that. I guess we'll have to see as people start opening the product what the prices of the singles will be. Maybe people will really go towards that to complete things, perhaps. It's hard to say, but definitely I've noticed mostly that it's been unhappy feelings with this product. Polarizing for sure. But you gotta admit, it's big, massive, impactful. For the 30th, yeah, it doesn't get a lot bigger than this, whether it's good or bad. Ooh. Interesting. Oh yeah, absolutely. People want the actual versions of those cards. I think they're definitely pushing the envelope though, seeing exactly what they can get away with, which I guess it's not a total knock against the company. We want to push the limits, but I mean, what can you do? We don't run the show. They certainly want to increase profits. Too soon to tell exactly what this will do. They'll probably give us exact information at a later date of just how this product has performed, I would imagine. Hopefully they don't get anything too nasty. They still have 3 lands untapped here. Yes, testing that reserve list, absolutely. They're definitely testing something, guys. They got to be testing something. Eliminate? Well, that's gonna do good. Eliminating our chances. Stomping Ground? I'm gonna hold back. See if they use a Thoughtseize and take 2 damage. I'm not sure how I feel about shortening the reserve list. It would be nice to shorten the amount of sweepers that some decks can bring in. Supreme Verdict, right? Nuts. Well, we got a Blast Zone, at least. That is not nothing. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, they did the combo with Narset. We only draw a card. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, unfortunately. I hate that wombo combo. Never a fun time. Now that could be pretty decent. Got our source of red or green. Bunch of blast zones. Definitely like seeing blast zones versus the Primal Might there. Certainly made sense to switch it. I guess in a way, with Magic 30, it is better that... I think it's a good sign. They're pushing the envelope, even though it's maybe not the best decisions. If they just never pushed the envelope, just kind of coasted, things might not look very good. You'd think there would be clear decisions, though. I've said it before that, well, ooh, Karplusan Forest, that's good. Definitely that. But, yeah, if you don't push the envelope, you get stagnant, unfortunately, and things don't go so well. Change of Mephistopheles, ooh, yeah, that'd be nice. I think, I don't know, they did it for, oh, what's the name's escaping me. It was a black enchantment, 1, 2 black. Oh, they just recently reprinted it, actually. I think they could just do away with the reserve list, maybe bringing back in restricted stuff, that sort of thing. Could see that happening. Only having a certain amount of stuff in your deck. Definitely taken out in our set. Oubliette, yes, Oubliette. It's a funny name to say. I really should have remembered that, but seeing what Oubliette's original text was, and yeah, it did work out. We got hasty shifting next turn. I think that's going to do the trick. Although I think I'll try for Regisaur Alpha. They can't do anything to it, which is quite nice. Hold back on the shiftings. Just in case they have a counterspell in hand, it would kind of suck wanting to go Regisaur Alpha this following turn instead. May also have that Wandering Emperor, so see what this shifting does. There's a lot of stuff that should just be off the reserve list. It's not that crazy. But that's the thing. The world's getting a little bit too sensitive at the moment. I think it's gotten too sensitive. And this is, well, it's kind of problematic. I mean, they're down to 8. We'll take him down to 3 with... Ooh. Huntmaster, very good. Oh, hold on a second. The auto tapper almost screwed us over there. I don't think so. We need this shifting to have haste. I hope. Cross your fingers. Auto pay, yes indeed. Phew, I'm glad I noticed that. Earthbind rules, yes indeed. Get Crusade. The thing with Crusade, everyone's done bad things to other people. Every society, people of the same general area and culture have done bad things to each other. They haven't needed other people. People have enslaved their own people. Badness all around. Boom. Oh, we got him. That is a way to start off the night. Isaac, you joined at the right time. Having a fantastic discussion about reserve list stuff. Reprint Crusade. Do it. That would sell a standard product. Yeah, reprint Crusade in a standard product. Ah, I dare them. Oh yeah, absolutely. Or just rename them, do a functional reprint, whatever, different art, different name, does exactly the same thing. People get that feeling of something that's on the reserve list for whatever reason it is on the reserve list. Oh, absolutely. Shavan Dragon. I'd like to see them do more functional reprints of maybe some of the cards that they're scared of reprinting or don't want to reprint for whatever reason. Another control deck, yikes. Well, I think it's definitely got to be Commune turn 1. Get us that second source of green for the Topiaries. Probably going to have to be a forest, unfortunately. Red Time Walk, ooh. Yes, that is true, Isaac. Color shifted reserve list cards, do it. 100%. Oh yeah, absolutely. There are better cards than Crusade. Hopefully it's no censor, but I think that may be. That's right. Take the risk. We're going to be playing Topiary Stomper anyways. Hopefully. At least we have a backup in hand. I think they should reprint Pygmy Allosaurus into a standard set. For Mace Age, it's not on a reserve list, but Swamp Walk on a Dino. Look out mono black or anything black related. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, it's got to be Shatterskull, unfortunately. And hopefully this one lands. Oh, we've finally got something down. Yes, I did get that Topiary. It was on sale yesterday, I believe. I splurged a little bit. I know I'm trying to save all my gold, hoarding. Dino Scrooge, I guess you could say. Dino Trump. But it was 66% off. Topiary Stomper, this alternate art. I was waiting for it, and I bite the bullet. Absolutely. It just looks so cool. I love the colors and everything. Do they have another sensor? We're going to find out. Oh, Honor of the Pure, yes. Absolutely. Way better than Crusade. Yeah, I guess in that regard, there's no real reason to reprint it. March for the Worldly Light. Oh, I never would have guessed. Never. I guess it depends if there is a clear card. Usually there's something, because those cards are so old, that is better, has been made since then. Supremely painful. Hopefully we're seeing that 6th land next turn. We can at least start with the Carnage Tyrants. Well, it's not Carnage Tyrant, but it's a body that... Ooh, okay, it sticks. Maybe it doesn't stick for long, but hopefully it sticks long enough to get that hasty Carnage Tyrant next turn. Yikes. Yes, absolutely. Portable hole, man, that's pretty good. Usually does the trick. really would like charging Monstrosaur in this list. That's one thing that I've cut. I've been trying without charging for quite a few days, a couple days now. It's been feeling pretty good, but definitely is nice against a deck like this. Can't counter that, can't target that, good luck. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I guess putting it that way, there's a lot of things that simply don't need to be reprinted. Yeah. I think it would be cool if the dual lands did get reprinted, but you could only have one in every deck. That'd be interesting. Bring back the restricted list for all formats. Maybe one day they'll consider that. Vintage Masters in paper. Ooh, yes, please. Man, that would be some scary stuff. I don't think they have a sweeper. I definitely feel like they don't have a sweeper. Certainly going to go Sheltered Thicket. Try for another Carnage Tyrant and hope things don't go too bad. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Gonna drop Topiary down some just because they're gonna ultimate, get his emblem next turn. That's not going to be a pretty sight. I don't like that. Settle the Wreckage potentially could be coming up. Mid-range Dinos, oh, good to hear, good to hear. Yes, yes, absolutely. Storm the Festivals, exactly, like I was trying out that list. Again, this list tonight doesn't have Storm the Festival, but yeah. I just wanted to make room for other stuff that had actual tech, maybe Thrashing Brontodon, starting off with Regisaur Alpha, kind of, or Ripjaw Raptor, I should say, replacing Charging Monstrosaur. Having those two things at 4 really has felt quite nice. Hey, JDX, that's okay, that's okay. Better late than never, but even if you don't catch it live, that's all good. We're having a fantastic talk about all the wonderful decisions that Wizards of the Coast has been making. Magic 30, the best product basically that they've ever made. Everyone is happy about it. The price point is great for everybody. Quite cheap, quite reasonable, 100%. I love it. And we've all been talking about how much we love it as well. So you probably like it as well, JDX. Yeah. 2 Thrashing, 1. Okay, okay. I do like all the Ripjaws, although of course I do get caught out a little bit. I don't think they have a sweeper. They made that Samurai. And seeing 2 Carnage, they probably want to take them out big time. Question is, do we slam Topiary? Take that out? Take it the Wandering Emperor? Or just smack him in the face? Now, Topiary bouncing Ghalta, that certainly could be a thing. I bet that's going to happen. Well, let's let it happen. Maybe they think an Embercleave's coming. Yeah. $1,000 proxies, very good. I think basically everybody can afford them. Pocket change. No. Yeah, definitely Ripjaw is weak without Marauding Raptor, 100%. Ripjaw just dying right away with Fatal Push. It happened to me multiple times today. Has been painful for sure, Isaac. Yes. Ouch. Yeah. Those $1,000 proxies. they were $2,000, it's going to get a little painful. But $1,000, whew, wow. Yeah, like, man. Oh, we won. What? Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, things are going well tonight. Certainly. Don't need Ripjaw Raptor, unfortunately. But Thrashing Brontodon, indeed, would be good. Oh yeah, absolutely. Collector's pieces for whales, which is, you know, there's definitely something for everybody, especially with the introduction of this overly priced product. Feed the whales, I guess. Ouch. Primal Might. Probably don't need it too much, if at all. I do like bringing in the blast zones. Oh, absolutely. Underground Sea, there you go. Bam. Proxy, done. Quick, easy, slick. I like it. Yeah, I could work with this. We got Commune, 2 sources of green. Lovely stuff. But I don't think they make enough money on the whales. I guess we'll see if their decisions continue to change. They'll always still have those products, standard boosters. Of course, the price is going to keep increasing, but well, I think we'll still be all right. Hopefully no portable hole, but we still would get Topiary Stomper next turn. Hey, it is good music. I do love it as well. Almost tempted to turn on my headphones. Kind of hear it a little bit, but I don't want the music to interact and interfere with the microphone here. That would just get unnerving for you guys. Lair of the Hydra. You know what, I'm going to try for Lair of the Hydra and Topiary. I'm thinking Topiary. Oh, okay, this is good. I was worried about that sensor. Okay, I'll send it to the bottom. We already got our benefit. This is good. Boom. That was a waste of Ether Gust. They don't know how to use Ether Gust. They should have sent Topiary back while it was on the stack and we wouldn't have got the land. So luckily that was a goof on their part. You guys gotta love when control messes up like that. Oh. Cooked for the wife. I cooked as well. I cooked twice today. I made mac and cheese with caramelized onions, veggie seasoning, real old cheddar cheese shredded on top. Then I made pot stickers, vegetable pot stickers with some sort of sauce. I forget exactly what it was, but it's got to be a Shatterskull, and we got to get that Carnage online. Hopefully no Ether Gust again. That's painful. Hopefully they don't do something to Huntmaster. I would like to swing with Carnage Tyrant once. Nuts. Uno reversed. Ouch. The menu. Oh, I could hear that, yeah. Maybe I should read off cookbooks or something. Dinosaurs Cookbook. RV Games Cookbook to energetic and nutritious meals to keep you going whenever you're gaming or watching or something. An audio cookbook. Ooh, I like the sounds of that. But I also like... I'm going to try for the Queen. See if Thrashing Brontodon draws out a counter spell. make him waste it on Thrashing and then potentially go with Ghalta. I think they suspect mischief is about. Something wicked this way comes. T-bone steak with sautéed asparagus in garlic butter. Baked potatoes in garlic butter. Everything in garlic butter. Who doesn't love garlic butter? Sweeper next turn, I think. Hopefully that's not the case, but they see the Carnage Tyrant in hand, so they know something else bad. Oh, can't do the butter. Don't know why they didn't counter Ghalta. Digging for the sweeper. Oh no. I never would have guessed. But that's alright. More healthy, absolutely. Eating veggies as much as possible. Try to give my daughter veggies and fruit as well. Blueberries. I do, Misty. I have a historic brawl dino list. Again, I'm not too sure on the consistency of a singleton format. I don't get to see my favorite dinos quite as much as I would like, but I do have a list. Maybe I'll play it after this match or after another match. Ooh, another Carnage Tyrant. Oh no. I hope they don't have a sweeper. Maybe could have played it a little more conservatively. Not playing the second Carnage Tyrant in case they do have a sweeper, but they're really taking their sweet time, as a control deck normally does. No, that's alright. We do actually, Lair of the Hydra could almost finish them off next turn, now that I think about it. Whew. That thing's gonna come in handy. Farewell. Shifting Ceratops, not Feratops. East. Yeah. Either they do something to Shifting, we make Lair of the Hydra a creature to finish them off. We got some good options here. I just hope they don't have you-know-what. March of Otherworldly Light for Lair of the Hydra. That's always nasty. Let's keep playing it safe. Good old Topiary Stomper. Nice that it has vigilance for sure. Now Shatterskull. I'm gonna wait for Shatterskull. Have to do something to Topiary Stomper. Well, that's the March of Otherworldly Light that I was expecting. So hopefully they don't have a second copy in hand for Lair of the Hydra that I make a creature. That's not going to be a fun day. Oh, never mind. Boom. Get her done. Have some fun. Give her haste and whoop. My. Oh. Yes. Wow. Folks. Sometimes things are in your favor and it works out. Dimir control beating Dimir control and Azorius control in 2. Wow. That was sweet. I even could have played that better, playing both of those Carnage Tyrants and seeing them not concede or be too scared right away. Definitely suspecting that farewell that did make us say farewell to both of them. I only really needed to play the one, and certainly could have held the other one back. That's alright though. Commune, no migration, yeah. I don't have Thunderherd migration in because, well, it's a non-hit for Commune, unfortunately. The land count technically is 22. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 22 with Shatterskull Smashing there. Open it up again quickly for anybody that missed the very beginning. Yeah, 20. Shatterskull Smashing, 22. With Commune, of course, increases consistency, absolutely. 1 green, top 5 cards. Reveal a dinosaur or a land. Lovely, lovely stuff. Might help me grab that Boseiju, of course. Always nice having a utility thing be attached to a land if we're in desperate need. Commune oftentimes does the trick. Lair of the Hydra, I mean, that was pretty nice to see. Hashep. I guess Hashep Oasis. I've always pronounced it Hashep, but yeah, trying out 1 copy, I might actually up it because I think it's quite fantastic. Of course, nice having a source of green. Green, of course, is very important for me with Topiary Stomper, 2 green, Ripjaws, and Shifting. Although Ripjaw, not so fantastic against control, but you can see right there, we still do get it done. And control does have some creatures, the samurai, things like that, the flying sharks. But Hashep, +3/+3, if we have plenty of lands, sacrifice it. Power up something enough, maybe just enough to finish it off. Hashep. I always felt the H was silent. I don't know about you guys. Hashep. Kind of pronouncing the H, but not really. The great quandaries of our time. All right. Yeah, feels very consistent. Blast Zone, of course. Nice grabbing that with Commune. Decent amount of interaction. We have the right things to get the job done. Certainly Carnage Tyrant against control. Always going to feel nice. But Misty, you were asking about Historic Brawl. I think I could play Historic Brawl Dinos. I'm pretty sure I still have the list. I'll go into the queue and see if it brings it up. I may have to whip up a Historic Brawl Dino list just quickly. We shall see. Ooh, do I have Historic Brawl somewhere? Anywhere? It does not look like it. Could have sworn I had one. Of course, I'm always having to make room, tweaking lists and whatnot. Okay, that's it. Yes, a girl dino shirt, mug design. Guess I have to delete a list. I'm gonna have to delete the Dark Ozolith, unfortunately. It's nothing dino related, and I gotta free up space somewhere for this very fun Historic Brawl Dinos. I'm excited about definitely other mugs though. The first one turned out so nice. Probably gonna design at least 1 or 2 more. 2 more probably. Not sure exactly when. I always like it to look as good as possible. Okay, our commander for Historic Brawl. That is the question. Let's see. Guess it probably should be a dino. Whenever it shows up. Alright. I've always liked Zalortha Strength Incarnate as a bottomless mug. Well, it's almost bottomless. It is a pretty big mug. Massive mug. 20 ounces, yeah. Can fit probably about 3 cups, 2.5 regular cups. It's basically 1 cup for me just because, yeah. Hey, no, that's all right. I'll get better at the self-promoting. And ads, especially the ads. Do you drink stuff out of cups? Well, drink out of the best cup. That makes everything taste better. Not exactly. I'll keep that in mind. I do appreciate the setups. You know, maybe I can cut this later on into a fantastic section whenever I do promote my shirts or hats or puzzles. I actually just finished up a puzzle before I started, shortly before I started. 250 piece. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 250 pieces. 3 of the dinosaurs showing their emotions, and it looks pretty good, I think. But we got to decide on a commander. I know a lot of people love Gishath. That's probably the most popular dinosaur commander. Makes sense whenever it attacks or whenever it connects. You just get more dinos off the top. I would say Gishath is probably the best. And we probably need to dip into white, of course, just to have as many dinos as possible in the list. Yeah, let's think about this one. Zakama? You know what? I'm going to try Zakama. I'll give Zakama a go. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Actually, I'll bring it up for you guys. I'll throw it up in chat. Of course, you can check out the store on your own, but I'll just post a link real quick. I think it looks pretty fantastic. Decent, challenging enough, I would imagine. You can go up to 1,000, but I think that'd probably be pretty hard for people. And of course, the more pieces, the more it does, well, increase the price. I want to try and keep it as reasonable for people, but still make enough of a profit going forward and eventually doing this full time. That's going to happen. That's the goal, the plan. But yeah, that turned out. I was thinking of trying to jam in a 4th one on the puzzle there, but yeah, looks like enough. Makes it hard enough. The colors are kind of similar with the 2 sort of orangey red ones, and then you got the black background, which of course that's very difficult. But it just highlights, contrasts all the 3 of them right there. But back to the music, back to the action, back to Trusty Bottle. Oh, okay. Yes, Trapjaw, Temple Altosaur, Kinjali's Collar. We got lots of dinos. We want to make them cost less. Sunwing. Oh, no. Goring Ceratops. Ooh, if we get that, my goodness. Do got to cut the planes though. Man, that takes a lot of clicks. Wow. Bellowing Aegisaur. Yeah. Heliopterus. It would be nice giving Zakama flying or anything else big. I've always wondered about this. Naya Dinos. Naya Flynos. Awakening Sun's Avatar. Big, flashy, boom. Get her done. Although we probably want lots of cost reduction and ramping to be able to see Zakama quite easily. Certainly a Forerunner. Makes sense. Rampaging. Shut down the life gain as always. Charging. Yeah. All the ramp we can. Probably don't need Wayward Swordtooth. Now that I think about it. I was almost thinking there was sideboards, but there is not. My goodness. Definitely the queen. And Good old Carnage T Polyraptor. Yep. Throw in all this good stuff. Oh yeah, we can start using Rampaging Brontodon, which is actually legal in Explorer. But for whatever reason, there's kind of a glitch, and you still can't make a list that includes Rampaging Brontodon. Not that it's popular or used basically ever by anybody. I would like the possibility of using it in Explorer. It does get pretty big, and often enough gets bigger than Ghalta when it swings. Man, that thing is pretty sweet. Pretty scary too. And of course you can have multiple copies out at the same time because it's not legendary. Yes, Misty. A fantastic point right there. I almost forgot about changelings. Very good. Yeah, ramping Atsocan makes sense. Now looking into the changelings. Realmwalker now? I think we have enough dinos to make Realmwalker still work. Faceless Agent? No? Might as well. I've never actually used Faceless Agent. I think there's pretty good potential with it. Of course it does die to Marauding Raptor, but for 2, getting a random dino from our library, maybe I'll go into Historic again at some point and then use Faceless Agent. Companion, +1, yes. Kahira the Orphan Guard, absolutely. Now I would have to cut. Actually, I guess I don't have to cut. I wouldn't be making it a companion. Yeah. Definitely Kahira the Orphan Guard. I think I could start using that. Maybe tomorrow I make an actual 60 card list that includes Kahira. I wouldn't be able to use Otepec Huntmaster, which that would be a pretty sad time. But using this as an actual companion, the opponent seeing Kahira, oftentimes it's used in control lists just as, well, a body at the very least. You know, they've swept everything. Slam this down. Sometimes this is all they need to finish off some decks. It does the trick. And it could do the trick in this list. But more changelings. I think I want some more of those changelings. Bloodline Pretender. I think there's great potential with that thing. Gets bigger and bigger and bigger whenever another dinosaur enters the battlefield. Mass Vandal. Just in case we have to exile some pesky artifact or enchantment. Nice to have a little bit more potential for that. Gladewalker Ritualist, nah. You really want all 4 of that thing. Birthing Bowels, nah. I think that's probably about Faceless Agent, yeah. Oh, yes. Never actually tried Faceless looting. Faceless? Well, it's not much of a face. It's half the face, so I guess in a way it is faceless. But yeah, it's good. 100%. Commune. Other ramping stuff. Search land. Into the north? Nah, we're not going to be doing a whole lot with snow. The green one is bugged. Okay, I definitely won't use it. But a little bit more searching. Cultivate. Of course, seems pretty good. Just going to have a lot of basics. Definitely would like to use Into the North. Basically like a Thunderherd migration. Fantastic, especially if I ever go with snow dinos again in Historic. I think Into the North is lovely. Oh, yes, that one. Yeah, I know the one you mean. Name escapes me right now, but I've used it before. It's been pretty good in the past. Migration pass? Yeah, like that. A little bit more ramp if we don't need it, of course. Maybe the game's gone on a little bit. Fantastic having that potential to cycle it away and hopefully get a better replacement. Hour of Promise, always been intriguing, but of course Marauding would kill the zombies, although there's a good chance we're not even going to see Marauding because it is a singleton. So I should probably get away from being wary of adding too many creatures that die to Marauding. Nissa? Yes. Ink Blessed? 100%. Ooh, yeah. Nissa. Shakes the world? Maybe not Vital Force. I don't really see people use it. But of course, I mean, this is probably the best version of her. Pretty much, I would imagine. Yeah, definitely. Domri as well. Actually, you know what? Let's look up all the planeswalkers. All the planeswalkers we might want to use. Ones that can easily be played. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, of course. Something that can help us dig a little bit deeper for a heavy hitter. Shame to Awaken Inferno? Maybe not so much. Maybe mostly focusing on planeswalkers that could ramp or get us stuff. Torch of Defiance makes sense. Vivian Reed? Yeah. There's the Domri. I like Vivian on the Hunt as well. I think Vivian on the Hunt is just absolutely fantastic. Only used her a little bit, but when I got this version of her down, my goodness, it really makes me want to use her in a normal 60 list more than I have. Wow. The +1, absolutely lovely. Mill 5 cards, whatever. But put any creature cards milled this way into your hand. If the game's gone on any length of time, chances are all we would really be wanting is creatures. So the +1 is very, very good. Has been good for me. But the +2 also, sacrificing a creature, searching for something with mana value equal to 1, plus the sacrificed creature's mana value. So if that was maybe the Charging Monstrosaur for 5 or the Regisaur Alpha, allowing us to get that Carnage Tyrant, could be pretty good, but might be pretty hard to find a hit. Maybe sacrificing that Ripjaw Raptor to get the Regisaur Alpha, of course. Always something to consider. But I think it would be pretty good in Brawl. Give her a go. A Janny? Yeah. I always like Vigilance. And pumping everything up with +1 plus Huatli. Ooh. I think we gotta do a Huatli. Of course, it makes a body, so we're not down bodies. We can make multiple bodies with this, gain a bunch of life. Tons of life, actually, and the -X. Always very good. Oh, that does sound good. DJ Khaled. Probably the second best DJ of all time. I forget exactly who's better than him, but he's probably at least the second. Yeah. Very good guy. Very good. Radiant Champion? Yeah, we could go with that. I think he had at least 40 lands. I'm pretty sure the auto land thingamajig added 40. I never know exactly. 2, 10. I guess that might be enough. Hard to say. Oy vey. I guess I'll go up to about 60. Okay, more ramping stuff, potentially. Arlen, Pax Hope, Domri, Chaos Bringer. Yeah, well, looks good. And I guess I could do this other Ajani. The +1, well, it only reveals the top card, but if it's a creature or planeswalker, we do get to put it into our hand or put it on the bottom. So in a way, it's kind of like Scry, but with the potential to be better than Scry. Yeah, I think I'll do this Ajani as well. How many dinos we got? 25. Nah, I think we need more dinos in this list. Oh, Huatli Sunsheart. Yes. Where's she at? Nope. Scrolled too far. I used it with the life gain list I played probably about 2 weeks ago. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. We got a lot of pretty powerful things, and it doesn't exactly pair up nicely with Domri Chaos Bringer. Not that we'd... Or, where is he? Mike, it takes forever to scroll in Brawl. Oh, that's, I guess, the one downside, but Domri Anarcho Bolus increasing only creature's power, and then Huatli Sunsheart making them assign damage equal to their toughness doesn't exactly line up, but gaining life -3 equal to the greatest toughness, pretty good to stabilize that way, although we only get to do that twice. Not the best thing in the world, but I think I'll leave this for a dedicated super tough dino list. Big toughness, whatever you want to call it. And there are some pretty classic, fantastic ones. Ripjaw, greater toughness than its power. Bottom heavy, as they say. An auto include if you're looking to make a list that cares about that fact. Yeah, I think that's enough Planeswalker. Back to the house. Back to the house, I think. Some of the legendary ones that I didn't add. Dino Defense. Dino Defenders defending the truth and power and amazing nature of this deck. Defending dinos against the haters. Oh, guys, I am disappointed, devastated that I almost forgot to add in the card that is going to allow me to win every game automatically. Basically, we have a 99% chance. There's always got to be that 1% chance that the opponent could get a win, but Colossal Dreadmaw, yeah, it would have been not good if I didn't add this guy in. So luckily, phew, sweating buckets. I had heart palpitations. Just the fact that almost missed this guy. I don't know how. Hard to say, but overall, I'm disappointed it took this long to add him. Wow. That's not right. But I think some cheaper stuff. Huatli's Raptor, Proliferate. We got lots of Planeswalkers, so if we have them out, play Huatli's Raptor, we get an extra loyalty counter on all the Planeswalkers, and we have a couple things that are adding those +1/+1 counters. And I think one more thing. Regal Leosaur. Mutate, if we have a bunch of creatures, mutate this on one of them, but power up everything else. +2/+1 could get very scary. Get out of control. Do the trick, I hope. But it's time for lands. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Jetmir's Garden, of course. That's got to come in. I guess I pretty much add most of all the duels. Haven't really done this too often. Not 100% sure if this is going to work. Well, Rugged Highlands? Well, I guess. I do not put my stamp of approval on this particular method. Don't try this at home, I guess I should say. The plains, yes. And I got that fantastic extended art version of the plains there. Bars. Yeah, getting there, getting there. Those bars will take you fars. What are's those bars? Overgrown farmland? Yeah. I guess basically every dual land of the stuff. Red and white. We don't have a whole lot of white. I guess it's still mostly green and red. So I probably don't have to add any white and red dual lands, I would imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting there. It's getting there. Switch it up a bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw people for a loop. Nobody's going to expect that. All right, basic lands it is. There it is. Oh man, look at that extended art. Fantastic, fantastic plains right there. Yeah. I guess 3. Don't exactly know, but this is the fun part. I love doing this. Historic Brawl, switching up for you guys. Trying out different stuff. Looking for, that unglued, unhinged art. Man, that is lovely. 6. 4 beats for 1 bar. Oh, man, it's taken me forever to find my favorite forest. I guess I should add the lands like Boseiju and Den of the Bugbear. Snickers. Year of the Hydra, yeah. Growing rights. I do like growing rights just because it can be very, very rampy for Zakama. We might need that extra mana to be using Zakama's abilities. Now, almost missed Shatterskull Smashing. My goodness. Oh, we're at 105. How did we get to 105 already? Guess I gotta take out some stuff. Plains, mountain, forest. Okay, there we go. We're gonna be playing the new deck. New Dino, new Brawl. Not making any bets about how good this is gonna perform. But it will be fun. Nonetheless, I always have a good time. Trying out whatever you guys want me to try out. No fear, no limits. No excuses. Oh boy. It's been quite some time. Yeah, I think if I had to choose my favorite commander, it definitely would be Zakama. Just the life gain, removal. Lagarella the Magpie. Ugh. I mean, technically we got 3 for Thrashing and Growing. Free mulligan. Ooh. Also not so good. Maybe my curve is too high. Definitely could be a possibility, but... one more mulligan. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to be keeping that. Send Zalortha to the bottom. Charge a Monstrosaur. Oh, I guess only one. There was the free mulligan. Never mind. Hopefully getting a source of red for Yadaro. Well, we got 3 lands. It's looking up at least. Realm Walker might be quite nice. Very nice seeing it. That could really help us pop off for sure. But I'll probably go Bloodline Pretender next turn. I want to start getting it as big as possible. Hoping that's going to do the trick. A nice big heavy hitter. Hoping they run out of blockers for this guy. Although Realm Walker, that is definitely tempting. No, I'm going to stick with my Bloodline Pretender plan. And it really could go off if we get Polyraptor to pop off whenever it makes a token. That would also pump up Bloodline Pretender, putting another 1/1 counter on it. So it's kind of nice synergy in that regard. Raging Sawtooth, maybe to help sweep stuff out. Soul Hoarder. Well, Hoarder. Ouch. This is not going to be good. Well, we keep getting lands though. You gotta like that. Oh, I thought I grabbed what am I thinking? Oops. There's our Sorcerer-Red. Beautiful. Definitely going to apply some pressure. But probably Raging Swordtooth next turn to take out the Elvish Rejuvenator. Probably going to feel good. Gotta feel good. They won't at least be able to bounce the Rejuvenator. Continue to gain value from it. Man of War. Oh no. We got a Sorcerer. That's the main thing. Although they'll use Man of War to bounce Bloodline Pretender, so that is not good. Yeah, this might be it. They just got super lucky. Seeing the Soul Herder there. Now let's pack it in. We're not going to be gaining any ground against this deck. Yeah, an old early Soul Herder. That's probably going to do in most people, I would imagine. That's right. A good time, nonetheless. And of course, it is a very popular format. You find games almost instantly. Gotta always look on the positive side. Yeah, Thunderherd Migration. Get that Sorcerer Red. I like it. Did miss it? Well, at least we don't have to worry about that guy for hopefully enough turns. I have a feeling this may be the one where we see Zakama come down. If there was a cheaper legendary dino in Naya colors, of course, I might consider it, or just something else that was Naya related. Doesn't necessarily have to be a dino for the commander, but I like to keep it on theme. Certainly looks like we're doing pretty good. Ooh, the snow-covered islands. Is it drawing, whatever? But we have, oh, yes, it's this. A deck featuring Smoldering Egg. So whenever they cast instant or sorcery spells, put Ember counters on it. Whenever it has 7 or more, they remove it, transform it into Ashmouth Dragon. Whenever they cast an instant or sorcery, 2 damage to any target. That's really going to start to chip away at things, unfortunately. But fortunately for us, we have some fantastic options. Rampaging Ferocidon to, well, get some damage through, because Smoldering Egg is pretty powerful. Start applying the pressure with rampaging feels pretty good. Hopefully they don't have removal for it right away, but they're probably packing lots of heat. Bounce it kills. Fire Prophecy. Good stuff. It is good. 5th land next turn would be nice to get Charging Monstrosaur, I think. Ooh. Not quite. That's a tough one. If only Growing Rites of Itlimoc let us choose a creature or a land. Unfortunately, it is only a creature. I think it's going to be Faceless Agent. Goring Ceratops. Oh, man. That'd be pretty sweet. Like Faceless Agent is definitely dead. It would be nice if it was 3 toughness. I think that would really actually draw me back to Historic quite a bit. Just being able to survive that Marauding Raptor ping. Started out as 1 toughness and then they buffed it. Doesn't help too much. Thrashing Brontodon it is. They've missed the next turn for him with Sark in there. Adding extra mana. Yikes. Oh, we got it. Phew. Okay, we can start applying some pressure, fortunately. I know who I want to attack. It's definitely nice taking out the Goblin Electromancer. They still get Niv Mizzet, unfortunately, but they won't have a whole lot of mana, so we may still have a chance here. EDH, eventually, one day that's going to happen. Someday. Oh, the Shifting Ceratops as well. That's pretty good. It's going to threaten Niv Mizzet a little bit. Now the question is, we can't give Shifting Ceratops haste or reach. We only have 2 sources of green, unfortunately. I was a little bit worried about consistency. Could take some tweaks, the mana base, of course. I did just whip things up pretty darn fast. But that's alright. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, to give something else reach. That's gonna... Oh! I know, you said it. I can definitely hear the one right now, and it's pretty sweet. Maybe I should have brought in a little bit more interaction. But I really did like the idea of keeping it as many dinos as possible in the list. It's a very different format, to say the least. And I really do hope that we get, again, some Planeswalker that is similar to Sarkhan, possibly. Ramping just for dinosaur spells, kind of filtering a card, making a bunch of tokens. Man, that'd be the thing, the tickets. It would definitely help dinos out quite a bit. I think there's a good chance we get definitely another dinosaur planeswalker in Lost Caverns of Ixalan for sure. We're almost getting there to going. Oh, Mass Vandal. Yeah, let's go with that plus Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Oh boy. I like it. Flipping growing rights, we would get to Zakama next turn as well. Or just scoring Ceratops to a knot. Never mind. Okay, okay. Counterspell is good, and it's something you should be using if you can. Now the question is, hold back. I can't give Shifting Ceratops reach, so yeah, no, that's a no-go. Make sure I take out Sarkhan. I like that. It was pretty sad not being able to see Zakama, man. I was just hoping to see it come down at least once tonight. Ooh, Sunwing though. Yeah. I mean, we are at 6. Hopefully we can get to 7 next turn for goring Ceratops there. And man, that is going to be nasty stuff. Hey, that's all right. It's not the end of the world quite yet. I kind of like Vivian, Champion of the Wilds though. Giving reach to Shifting Ceratops, getting a nice Planeswalker down. That's good stuff. Ouch. Oh boy, here goes nothing. We're not quite dead, but we possibly could be with the Ashmouth Dragon. Shifting Ceratops can block Niv Mizzet, so they're certainly not going to attack us with that if they haven't already killed Shifting Ceratops. It does get out of control, painful, really chipping away at us. Mayhem Devil kind of reminds me of that. We don't have that second source of white for goring Ceratops, although it may not have mattered, unfortunately. Seems like they might just have counter spells. Double vision, ooh. I think that's gonna lock it in. Ouch. Pretty good. Okay, that was nice. Maybe they forgot how protection works. Huh. Okay. Wow. So 6 turn Timber Symbiosis. Let's see what we get. And hope they don't have a counter spell. They do. Ah, nuts. Would have been nice. That's too bad. But we can't block Ashmouth Dragon. That is probably going to be it if they get, well, most stuff. Oh, just on a land. Interesting. Regisaur Alpha? Close. Close but no cigar, unfortunately. They go down to 1. Yeah, that's too bad. Close. That was close. Man, that was pretty exciting. I got a little bit closer than I thought I would against that deck. How long have I been going for now? We could do some more, I guess. Yeah. One more at least of Brawl, just because it's been quite some time since I played it. Hopefully we get to see the camo. But I'm thinking I might increase the sources of white. Definitely if I see Goring Ceratops again. Flashy, double strike to all our dinos. Oh boy. That's got to do the trick. Winota though. Onota. That is better. Thrashing Brontodon. Although having a play early on would be nice. I really want to dig for those lands. More lands. It does really seem somewhat apparent that the curve might be too high, for sure. That's actually pretty fantastic. Oh, look at those sleeves, folks. Wow. Yeah, that is lovely art. Almost makes me want it, but I have the best sleeve at the moment for dinos. Huatli Dinosaur Rider. Hopefully they get going at some point here. We really need that fourth one next turn, at least for Forerunner and Huatli. Forerunner definitely gonna dig for somebody nice. Topiary Stomper, I would imagine. Although, yeah, any dino we play would be pretty good taking out Fearsome Whelp and Ambitious Farmhand. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Maybe I should increase it to like 45 lands. That's probably gonna do it. Yeah. Well, it was quick. It was a quick one. I think I'll go back to explore. Finish it off with a match there. Definitely going to take some tweaking, but I love it. You see a lot of different stuff. A lot of different cards that you might not normally see. And of course I could have looked online for sure and copied a list, but I like to whip stuff up, learn from my mistakes. That's how we grow. Always room for improvement, even if it was a list that I had drawn from the internet. We'll get her done. We'll have some fun. See if it's another control list. Very surprised I haven't seen Rakdos. Or didn't see Rakdos in one of those two matches. No, well, I can make it work. 2 lands, Temple of Abandon, turn 1. Hopefully getting us closer to that third one. There it is, boom. We're in business. At least the Ripjaw next turn, I hope, and then maybe Primal Might for a bit of removal. Ooh, Simic something. Yikes, Simic Ram. This might not be good. But anything big they play should be pretty nice. We got Boseiju, maybe to take out something pesky, but Ripjaw next turn. I could see us fighting some creature that they dump in. Bant. Ooh, oh, four color something or other. Well, we're going to keep going as fast as we can, because that's what you got to do. I don't think they normally have sweepers, so this is actually looking pretty good. Might be able to just get them next turn with Primal Might on somebody. They could, of course, just have a sweeper, unfortunately. In that case, we'd be hoping for our 5th land for the 2nd Regisaur. Oh boy. Just an Omnath, actually. That's very good. Alright. Alright, I like it. Well, still dead. Oh, boom. Exactly. We know what they're all about. 4-color, Omnath, Fires of Invention, enchantment stuff. Painful. Reckless Rage, though, I definitely like the potential of Reckless Rage to drop Omnath, instant speed, 1 red. That's what you want to do. You see this thing, you kill it on sight, no questions asked. Whenever you get the chance, get rid of it. Thrashing Brontodon, though, definitely want more artifact enchant room removal. Yeah, big time. Switch Primal Might with Reckless Rage. Of course, Primal Might taking out something big, potentially, that they drop. Got to keep that in mind, but the Reckless Rage to drop the Omnath is going to be key. Ripjaw, they don't have too many creatures. Probably not enough to really make Ripjaw work too well. Definitely want to keep shifting. I was thinking about Blast Zone, but I guess a lot of their stuff is pretty costly, so a Blast Zone, it would be hard to charge it up. It's not a very cheap deck. A lot of costly things that they're likely going to be trying to play. I can't risk that. Oh, wow, that's better for sure. I would like to keep Carnage Tyrant. Maybe could have risked it with Temple of Abandon scrying for us, but oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Looking nice. Urban Utopia. Drop that Omnath soon. Hopefully we have 1 red left over for Reckless Rage here. They could be going Omnath, I think. Oh, Spirited Companion, not bad, not bad. Leyline Binding on Marauding Raptor, I think. Could also just be Omnath. They have what they need for them now. Lanes. Yes. Omnath. Do it. Oh, Skyclave Apparition. I mean, it's not so good. I'm going to save the Reckless Rage. Okay, we got 5. Well, it's working out. Maybe seeing the Hasty Queen, perhaps? It would be nice to see Hasty Ghalta at least once. And you know what, I'm going to go for it. I was thinking doing a bit of setup with Huntmaster. Could have a counter spell or something. A Skyclave Apparition. Can't exile Regisaur, being at 5. Maybe they have a counter spell. Nuts. Ether Gust. I jinxed myself. I'm going to decline that, of course, because luckily we have a 2nd copy. And if we draw a 6th land next turn, we can go Huntmaster plus Regisaur. That's what we're doing. All right. Oh. Let's go, Ghalta. You can do it. You cannot do it. Actually, we can kill Deputy of Detention with Reckless Rage, or we can still just go Ghalta. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Thrashing for 3, reducing Ghalta to 2. I hope. Cross my fingers they don't have a counter spell. They've held up for something, though. Leyline binding on the token, that doesn't make sense at all. How would they do that? Huh. Okay, well, I'll kill the Deputy. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they used Leyline binding on the token. Just because it couldn't come back. They should have just done Regisaur. Well, luckily it was another mistake on their part. Mistakes have been seemingly pretty bountiful in Explorer tonight. Back's against the wall, that's for sure. We'll get her done eventually here, folks. Not sure why they're double blocking Regisaur. They only need to use one thing. It doesn't have trample. Okay, I'll take it. Fine by me. Maybe they have... Oh, they don't. Okay, wow. All right. We took down 4-color Leyline binding enchantment stuff, whatever it is. I am happy to bring down that deck. It causes me headaches often enough. I'll take that win. 100%. That thing, it scares me. Wow. Okay, I'll leave it there for tonight. JDX, Inked, Misty, Flaming Draco, Isaac, anybody else watching right now, later on. Hopefully you guys have a good night, a good morning, good evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Recording your music, cleaning your house, doing your dishes, laundry. Remember, there's always room for improvement. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Have a good one.